magical season, an historic season, 68 wins. Dream next to him is how many Game 7s they have played. Like that from Scott Foster in his 31st year. He's officiated a lot of Game 7s in his time as well. Of course, the crowd here stands until the first bucket by their Thunder. Hartenstein guarded by Jokic. Hartenstein has done his best. They've made Jokic work hard. Nice pass inside. And Christian Braun with the first bucket.
Well, and that's what we talked about. The Thunder have done a good job of making Jokic turn over the ball and limit his assists. That's not something that you typically see. So for him to get Christian Braun involved early, that's a good sign for the Denver Nuggets.
Chet Holmgren guarded by Gordon, keeping a close eye on Gordon on his movement. Foul on the entry pass. Head coach of the Thunder said, no new material for Game 7, just be who you are. And that's been the best record in the NBA all season. Holmgren, nice spin move, and the finish. Brown coming off his playoff career high, gets inside and throws it down. In Game 6, most he's ever scored in the postseason.
Well, and that's where you get an easy layup early. Now you're feeling good about yourself. You aggressively attack downhill and good things happen.
Holmgren to Williams. Williams had a nightmare shooting game in Game 6. His runner misses, but Hartenstein right there to clean it up. Holmgren guarding Brown. Dort, of course, is on Jamal Murray. Murray's had some brilliance once again in the playoffs, despite going against some great individual defenders. Jokic the spin, Jokic the finish.
One-on-one in the assignment in Game 1. It's been primarily Isaiah the rest of the way.
Dort left wide open, can't connect. The Thunder have been inconsistent from three. They have shot the three ball much better, obviously, at home than they've had on the road here in this series. Beautiful pass. Murray kicks it out. Brown. And Brown can't connect. Michael Porter on the follow. And an excellent start for the Nuggets.
Jamal in the postseason. We know who Jokic is, one of the all-time greats. They need MPJ to make shots or Brown. Somebody's got to come along with the other two.
Gilgeous-Alexander fakes, now drives on Brown, pulls up, loves that elbow spot, and knocks.
There are not many players in history where a 12, 14, 15-foot shot is a layup. If he gets there, it is automatic from that range.
Murray kicks it out. Brown. Brown against Dort. Shot clock winding down. He's going to have to hoist it up. He does. Puts up the three and knocks it in. Christian Braun, what a start. Hartenstein running the floor. Beautiful pass.
And I don't know that Aaron Gordon has the sprint to close in transition.
Keeping a close eye. So far, he looks okay getting up and down the floor. Jamal Murray gets inside. Left-handed shot. Thunder man got a piece of it. Get the rebound. Here comes SGA. Dort. High arcing three-pointer. Gordon tips it. Brown again attacks the goal. Finds Jokic. Jokic lost it momentarily.
So much credit in the locker room for a player.
He's the guy who inbounds the basketball.
He does just so many different things for them. As Holmgren lines up that three-pointer. That one in and out. Gordon able to tip the rebound to himself that time. Murray trying to get free. Dort fights through some screens, fights over another screen. Brown thought about it, tries another three-pointer. Long rebound out to Porter. Jokic looking. Porter's got Hartenstein on him. 5 on the 24. Shot clock winding down. Jokic catches, got to put it up. And a foul. Such an important player as Jokic hits that. NBA Conference
free throw rebounding spots? No. He's back on this end of the floor. Smart. Little ways to conserve energy.
Jalen Williams drives on Murray, kicks it back out. Jason Wallace is in. Dort still out there with the 2 fouls. Tried to draw a foul. Gordon played him well. Murray back up top to Gordon. Gordon, he tries a three-pointer. In and out. Thunder always look to push. Alley-oop to Hartenstein. Couldn't quite control it, but gets his own rebound. Jason Wallace Ball knocked out of bounds. Shoot those threes. Porter, the height advantage. This is that. Gordon battling for the rebound. Comes down with it as it knocked out of his hands. Picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. One-on-one with Murray, with Brown lurking. Wallace, the fearless 21-year-old, comes up short.
I'm sorry. If you're the OKC Thunder, if you're seeing the way that Aaron Gordon's moved, you got to put him in some action. I don't care if it's just a pick and roll. Shai's got to go against him. You got to put an offensive player to make him have to move.
Jokic caught it.
You attack Aaron Gordon where you can.
Make
Right.
off of a miss. You can't get back into that zone as easy. That's when you trigger. Off a miss, let's bring him up.
Dort sits down. Caruso comes in for the first time. Hartenstein. Back up top. Caruso lines up his three-pointer. The tip misses. Ball battle. Jokic comes away. Williams had a good chance. Wouldn't go down. Jokic off the bounce. Finds Brown. And Christian Brown off to a terrific start. 9 and a 10-point lead. Caruso right down the floor. Wild pass. Gilgeous-Alexander using Hartenstein. Sneaks past Jokic off the glass. It's good.
Man, that dribble drive, Mike. The hand spaces.
Gordon catches it inside, and Gordon counted out a foul. Superb playoff run. Sure, he was even going to be able to play just a couple hours before the game. They're trusting the medical staff and trusting Gordon's. As Williams gets inside, poked away, threw it away. Excellent defense from Denver. Porter to Brown. Murray hasn't scored yet, and the Nuggets are up 11. Caruso putting some pressure on Brown and a trap.
Sideline, you can stay tight, and he's got the kind of speed laterally that makes him hard to beat off the bounce.
Caruso fakes, now drives, goes inside. Back up top, Wallace launches his three. That one in and out. Now 0 for 5 from three-point range. Denver's defense at times this season can be very underrated. Gordon has turned into a superb defensive player. Brown is not his...
I don't know how he pressed his team.
But Gordon already has contributed. Murray shot blocked by Holmgren. Holmgren third in the NBA playoffs in blocks per game. Gilgeous-Alexander spins, kicks it back out. Caruso, three-pointer. Westbrook the rebound.
But they're really struggling against the zone, and a lot of their threes have been open. And this has plagued.
He sits down. Some good strong minutes from Gordon to start. Almost 8 minutes. And the Nuggets up by 11. Murray drives inside, feeds to Watson. Watson shot blocked, but a foul.
Abilities.
Is this the biggest game in terms of his minutes and what he means to the team? Biggest game of his career.
Yeah, I had a Game 7 my rookie year. These moments you look forward to, you hear about them. So young players do look forward to these moments.
Wiggins goes inside, ball knocked away, gets it back. Right back out to Caruso. Wallace, alley-oop to Holmgren. Beautiful setup. And Chet Holmgren able to get it to go down.
That's where they've had a little bit of success against that zone, is attacking that back line, whether with Hartenstein or the athleticism there at Chet.
Brown, they give him room. Can't make him pay. Wallace grabs it and runs. Wiggins, another one of the excellent subs off the bench. Thunder, a deep team, one of the deepest teams in the NBA all season. Nice feed inside. Wiggins can't get it. Jokic altered that shot. Westbrook, who should be comfortable in this arena. 11 years to start his career with OKC. Pass deflected, turns it over. Good hands from Wiggins. Holmgren behind the back. Goes inside, layup. Can't get it. And Westbrook the rebound. That's a pretty impressive move from the 7-footer. He just couldn't finish it.
Okay. Very impressive.
Jokic to Westbrook. Little Euro step. Caruso harassing. Jokic trying to draw a foul. Westbrook a three. Holmgren tips it. Taken by Wallace. Burst of speed. Wiggins. Wallace. Bucket.
Strong. You got to get more organized on offense.
9
I think it's everybody. It's a group effort, and it's a game 7.
All right, Lisa, turnovers. Strother, certainly a hero in game 6.
Also no Jamal Murray, who is about to check back in.
Jalen Williams, the drive, bangs, and the Thunder with their first lead.
Attitude. He said, you're not going to play perfectly every game. He knows that. I still believe in myself, and that's the most important thing.
These are the moments where you have a first half.
Well, Jalen Williams off the tough game 6.
Hartenstein on the follow.
Player in this league is not often linear. There's the work and playing his game.
Bench, DeLong, Murray fires away, shot. Dort to Wiggins, wide open as Wiggins. A lot more, but they've really struggled from 3. Gordon tries the 3, and he's back in the game. Hartenstein calling for a little give and go, finds its way, bounce, pulls back, gets it off in time, and rattles it.
A fast break, he's going to have to sprint full speed.
Different story sometimes when you come on 6. Hartenstein. Westbrook on the drive and a foul. Years old, David Allen. 2 terrific young coaches, Mark Dayton. Wiggins wide open. Fight for the rebound. Wiggins, corner 3. Michael Porter fires away. Well, the Nuggets have gone cold.
Everything they have. Jamal Murray, he
1.5. Jokic is 5th in minutes per game over Wiggins beyond the arc. Can't get it. Trying to overpower him.
And this has been the Thunder's game plan. A lot.
That's tough. I get it when Jokic is at the 3-point line. It's
E3 now puts it on the floor. Caruso. Dort, his corner 3. That's good. Contact. Caruso goes inside. David, another costly turnover for the mound. Left wide open, puts it up and puts it in. Up the 3. Dort's going to try again. Can't get it. SGA gets inside. Throws for the Thunder. They've only taken 1 to make sure he doesn't injure it further and can stay on the floor.
Well, and to your point there, Mike, he is a left leg jumper. So he's a right.
That foul was on Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 2. Pass inside to Williams. Layup is good. Pass inside. What a catch. Gets his offensive reach. SGA on the drive. Gets inside. Layup. Gordon methodically moves in as Jokic goes crashing to the floor. Jalen Williams wants a flop call as Caruso is going to be called for his first.
Mike, we talked about the bucket in the paint on the other end, playing with no.
The host, the Timberwolves, took off shortly after 8:30 Eastern. 8 of 9 from Wallace. Gets a clean look. Can't get it. A full. The son of the Hall of Fame coach Shaw. Second effort. Westbrook on the drive inside to Watson. Watson knocked out. Double. Brown. Can't get it.
Stopped by Christian Brown, mainly because they're going to roll. They've got to catch and shoot or be able to catch one dribble.
Nuggets shooting percentage. Murray finds some room. Jumper got it to go. 2 guys have been critical in their success. So another night. A little more even on the height advantage. Fires. Can't get it to fall. Jokic battling in the second. Williams lines up. Hit. Game 6 has bounced back beautifully.
It's a big.
Gets ahead of steam. Goes right at Holmgren. Timeout Denver. And they send you out players in waves. Jokic gets out. Gilgeous-Alexander never trying to get it. Williams comes away and throws.
Individual defenders who love to put pressure on the basketball.
Thunderbolts from the back to Williams inside. It's good. Jokic trying to stop the run. They're swarming. It feels like there are 6 players
For 4 points. When you don't have that shooting around.
explosion from the crowd. Gilgeous-Alexander.
SGA's done a good job, and he's got fouled by 2 people.
He's not happy with that. He feels he should have been. Lead MVP. Right now it's going OKC's way. Lead. Jokic strolls down. Has exploded here in the second. That shot bounces around. Quarter. What a turnaround for the Thunder. With Lisa in a moment. A lot of things that.
And he has scored more points in that first half than those.
There was contact there. Gilgeous-Alexander goes down, and we played 18 minutes. You can see that hamstring bother him.
And yes, I think that's worth a review.
To look at it, possible flagrant, looked like an elbow.
Should be allowed your cylinder in this type of place.
If you hit them with an elbow, any of that.
No, check out the replay. We'll have the result. And possession for OKC. You understand, the guy gets hit with a.
You know he can't really drive by you. He may.
The increased physicality is something.
Goes right at Porter. Stops, pulls up, jump shot is good. Murray trying to get on track. Can't get it right now in control. SGA connects on a.
4 for 21 from 3. Yeah, OKC is.
You could tell he's a little frustrated.
Help, but he's got the primary.
Nice pass inside. He's had quite the defensive game. Once again, just slowly chip away. Dort inside. And a foul. This season, as they went up 3 games to 2.
About those things, DB.
Themselves in a huge hole on the road. Murray fires away. He's still not better. Out there, Jalen Williams lines it up. That one's short, deflected foul.
Let's watch how quick.
Again, it was working early. As has it, one man to beat. It's Wallace. Gets by him and throws. Jalen Williams inside. Hartenstein gets it. Murray the drive. Scoop layup. Rolls around and drops. SGA with the left hand. Got the second deflection. SGA drives in and left. Here's Wallace. Goes it. Jokic.
P, you do it at a high level.
As Brown draws the foul. The expense of a man he worked so closely with. And Malone, the winningest coach in franchise history.
Successful and never one time made it about himself.
Third, Murray steps back. Can't get that to Williams. Goes to the rim. Layup. Excellent lead pass. And Brown quickly inside to Wallace. Hartenstein, the lefty left. Westbrook tries a corner 3. That's good. Our just lead has been 23. It's only their 10th free throw. Eastern Conference Finals.
They're turning the ball over at a rate that just...
Brown, oh, nice sidestep. And draws the foul.
Fast, relentless. OKC team that.
And most improved player vote.
in this postseason, including these two. Those are the
Wallace can't get to the... Another forced turnover. Caruso lays it up. And Murray jump shot is good.
a similar job as Minnesota did last season. Making it a high pass, and then you can get that.
This guy is fearless. He's only 21 years old. It's 2-on-1. Caruso throws it down. All right. At 5. Strother across the lane. Corner 3. Wiggins inside. Layup won't go. Homeroom block.
I don't know if that's the right call. I think that.
He's got a highlight of that.
At this point in time, they're down by 25. Say it is.
A double-double, 10 points, 10 rebounds. Jokic tries a 3, and that's good. Wallace blocked. 19 points, 17 in that.
They're used to it.
One of the great crowds. Won't get it off in time, and that will.
I was a part of it. Actually.
And now SGA pulls up and knocks it down. Well, the question was, are they too young on the spot? A lot of work to be done, but it's game.
Feel like they have an opportunity, but OKC.
Wallace Holmgren. Holmgren's going to try a 3-pointer. Oh, throws it back. SGA throws it down. SGA pulls up. Jumper. Got it. 30 clutch games in the regular season because they were so dominant.
Last 5 minutes of a close game. But if you're efficient.
They outscored their opponents by this year.
Watson at the free throw line. And behind drama earlier. And as we mentioned, Strother goes in. And Joe knocks down the 3.
Don't have those guts to show up in these games.
Mitchell, the rookie. Nice move in the offseason. Back to that in a moment. Mitchell.
When they were going to the finals, the taxes that they paid.
A countdown.
Well, Denver's going to pack up and go home and take.
Leaving pretty much everybody's still in there.
Where are they?
This one never in doubt. Turnaround while Minnesota has been relaxing. It's Thunder and the Timberwolves. Well, the dreams of a title.